So this is how the sandwich bread looks the next day once it's cooled off and you slice it up. And this is how you make it. So here is the ingredients I use. Just showing you everything. This is the exact yeast I use. I don't think it matters, but I use active dry yeast. In this recipe that I'm gonna write down all the measurements or whatever in the comments. I'm just showing you what I use exactly. Um, and this pan I actually got at Dollar Tree, so nothing fancy. It's just I believe it has a sticker on it that says bread pan. So if you need a pan, go in there and look for that. $1.25 or either $1.50. You don't have to use almond extract. I just was kind of testing something by putting it in to see if it does anything different with the flavor of it. I stand by this flour because it's unbleached and they haven't removed all the wheat germ and replaced it with synthetic vitamins. It still has its initial nutrients intact, and we love that. So I start off by warming up the 1.5 cups of water just for 30 seconds. You don't want it boiling hot, just a little warm to mix the yeast and the honey in there until it foams. This is what it should look like. So if you rewind it, you can see the difference between when I was mixing it and when it foamed up. Then you're going to mix in your olive oil and your salt into this yeast mixture here. Just 1.5 teaspoons of salt, 2 tablespoons of olive oil. You can use butter if you want. And I take that and mix it in there. And then I take that whole yeast mixture and mix it in with 3 cups of flour. So I initially start mixing it with a wooden spoon just to incorporate it. But then I flour my hands and knead it for 5 to 7 minutes. You want to get your hands in there 5 to 7 minutes. And I was just showing you water, extra flour, just in case you need it, because you're gonna, get it to the consistency that you want it. Because I don't like mine to be sticky, so I usually end up keep having to add flour and maybe even a little bit of water. But this is how it looks once you get it, smooth into a ball how you need it to be. Let me slow down because I'm talking too fast for the video, child. But yeah, you want to keep mixing it 5 to 7 minutes, adding flour as you need to, water as you need to get it just how you want it, the consistency that you want it to be smooth, and get it into a ball like this. So then you're going to cover it. You want to cover it with a dark towel or whatever. I just grabbed my kitchen towel that I had that I was using when I was making the stuff, let it sit for 25 to 30 minutes, and it should double in size. Mine usually doesn't double in size, so don't worry. But you got to punch the air out of it to remove all that extra air. So it did grow in size, but it didn't exactly double, not to me anyway. But then you're going to take the dough, fold it into itself. That's what I'm doing here. And then you're going to, I usually clean my countertop off ahead of time so that I can just flour the countertop, because you're going to want to put it on the countertop and just kind of stretch it out. So I'm just flouring the countertop so it doesn't stick, but you'll see me in a minute here, just kind of put it there, stretch it out. Just get it so that it's flat. You don't have to get it perfectly smooth. You just want to stretch it. Once I get it stretched out, what you're going to do is roll and tuck. So I don't usually do this like perfectly. I know some people's be looking beautifully. As you can see, I've already buttered my pan. Like I said, you can use olive oil, butter, whichever. But this is what I do with it. Excuse me. I roll it. Some people roll and tuck as they go, but usually I just roll it all the way to the end, and then I tuck the ends under, and it comes out just fine, however you want to do it. So this is me trying to record and do it with one hand. So then you put it into your grease pan just like this, and you're going to cover it again and let it rise for another 25 minutes, like 25 minutes. And as you can see, you can visually see that it actually rises. For some reason, mine rises more on the second go round. Then you put it in the oven. Hopefully it's been preheating at 375. You're going to put it in for like 25 to 30 minutes, and this side's going to come out, and it's done when you knock on the top and it sounds hollow. So this is how mine looks before I do my little mixture where I mix honey and butter and just brush it on the top. Ooh, y'all. Whew, bread be good. And because my household never wants to wait the next day until it cool off, we usually end up, cutting a few slices of it at first. And so this is how it looked when it's first cut. In the beginning, I show you the